Hello there. Today I'll be driving for quite some time and I'll be giving you a lot of driving tips. Well, you can actually say driving test tips, because everything I'm doing, you'll have to actually do them when you go to take your road test. So here we go. I'm sitting in my car at the side of the road, and it could be that way when you go for your driving test, because sometimes your car is parked at the side of a building or the side of a road, and then the examiner will come to the car and he'll ask you to do certain things. So I'm just going to go through the routine with you. Now, you go to the driving test, and usually you hand your papers in and let them be aware of the fact that you're outside waiting to go on your driving test. Then you get back to your car, and usually you set things up like your seating position. Make sure that your right foot can reach the brake pedal and the gas pedal comfortably. And then you put your seat belt on. Then you set your mirrors so you can see out the back window as far down the road as possible. Also make sure your side mirrors are set so you can see down the road behind you. Let's see, this is okay, it's set. I can see there and I can see there. Now, when the examiner actually comes to the car, he will ask you to turn the car on and ask you to perform certain things. Alright, so pretend the examiner just came to the car and he asked you to start the car. So of course everything is set up, your mirrors and everything. So this is a push button start. So your right foot goes on the brake and then you press the ignition switch. That's it. Everything lights up. Then the examiner will point and say, right signal. No, from his standpoint, that would be right. The right signal, you put the signal on for him, but it would be there. That's right signal. See, I'm confused also. Okay, so I just put the right signal on. I think you can see it flashing there. Then you say left signal. Put the left signal on there. He'll go to the back and say right signal. You put it on again. Left signal. Then he'll put ask you to sound the horn. So you sound the horn. And that's it. And he'll actually inspect your tires to make sure they're good, because they don't want to get into an unsafe vehicle. Alright, so once that's done, the examiner comes in and he sits in there and then he looks at your paperwork, and then he'll counsel you, you know, like do what he asks you to do, and you just follow it. You don't, well, it's obvious that you're going to be nervous, but it's okay. It's alright. He says, let's go. So my foot is on the brake. Place the gear selector to drive. In this case, it's just here. And when you put it to drive, automatically in this car, it's a 2024 Hyundai Sonata. When you put it in drive, then the parking brake automatically disengages. So all you have to do now when leaving, and notice my steering wheel, it looks like the face of a clock. It's straight, the wheels are straight, the steering wheel is straight. See, it looks like a clock, 12:369. And now it's time to leave. So you're at the side of the road, you signal to the left, check your rear view mirror, check basically all around. You need to know that it's okay to drive off. Then you say, check the outside mirror to the left, check your left shoulder, and then if it's safe, you ease off the brake and you drive off. Then you cancel the signal. And that's it, we're off. We're on the test. So basically this is a mock test. So I'm talking, but I'm pretending that there's an examiner. So right at the stop sign, so I signal right, check the mirror, check the shoulder, get close to the curb and stop before the white line. Check to the left. If you can't see clearly to the left, then you inch up, and that's the case, so I'm inching up. You don't have to stop again if it's safe. Now hand over hand steering, so you end up on the right side of the road. And remember, you hold the wheel at 9 and 3. 9 and 3. At the stop sign, it's a left turn. Signal left. See, there's a white line, so the front stops just behind that line. When I don't see the line, I stop. There. Three-way stop sign, check to the left, right, and then you make the left turn. Hand over hand steering. Then recover. At the stop sign ahead, it's a right turn. Signal to the right. Check the mirror and the shoulder, get close to the curb, to the right, and stop behind the white line. But I can't see very much to the left. Now I know it's safe, so I can inch up and turn the wheel as I move up, and now I can see clearly to the left. Check to the right, it's safe. Hand over hand steering. There we go. Now the speed limit here is 40. So I'm making sure that I'm driving at the proper speed, because if you're on a test and it says 40 and you're doing 50, you're not gonna make it. So you have to be in control of your vehicle so you can do things properly to impress the examiner. Now whenever I see any tips, anything that will help you, of course I'm gonna be saying something about it. Now as you can see, we have a solid yellow line here. It means no overtaking in this area. And here you have the double yellow lines. It just reinforces it. No overtaking in this area. Now I'm making a left at the light, so I signal left. Mirror, shoulder, then I go into the left turn lane. And I intend to, well, I can take the signal off now, then reapply it. I'm making a left turn at the lights. The lights just changed to red. Right there. So I'm just waiting for the lights to become green. Now if I did get a green arrow, then obviously I could go ahead, but there is no fourth light, so I know it's just going to be a solid green, and I would not have the right of way to make this left turn. The bus approaching, they have the right of way. Now some drivers will actually see the light change, and as soon as they see it, they go boom right across. But of course on a test that would be a fail. But in the real world, drivers do that all the time. I don't though. As an instructor, I always try my best to follow the rules. Okay, now here it says, now it doesn't say anything yet, but it's, yeah, it says 80 kilometers an hour. So I'm doing 75, I'm gonna go up to 80. Now I'm at 82. Okay, now see the broken yellow line and the solid yellow line? It means that I could have overtaken someone if there was someone in front of me at that point. Now as it is, just the broken line, if there's a vehicle in front of me, I could overtake. But remember, you want to avoid doing these things on your driving test. But in the real world of driving, most likely, if you have a slow coach, it's 80 and they're doing 60. When it's safe, you're going to signal, check, and overtake them. Okay, again, I have my side of the road. We have a solid yellow line and a broken line. So it means if I had a slow vehicle there, I could not overtake. Now people working on the road here. Okay, So broken line, solid line. Okay. Now this drive might be pretty uneventful, but nevertheless it's driving, and you need to know how to drive your car. Now in this car, if I don't keep my car in the middle of the lane, there's a light that's gonna be flashing to warn me that, look, you can't drive. Okay? So, and also sometimes I'll be driving and the car may wander a little bit to the right or a little bit to the left, and then there'll be a light that comes on that says consider taking a rest, and you'll see like a coffee cup, meaning go drink a coffee and then get driving again. So every time I see that, I have to laugh, because what the car is telling me is that I don't know how to drive. Okay, now I've got a guy passing me. I'm doing 91 in an 80 zone. Right? This guy just sped up and they gave me the finger. Hey! The passenger gave me the finger. I'm doing 91 in an 80 zone, right? And they passed me maybe doing 120, because look how far ahead they are of me right now. And they giving me the finger, so they wanted me to break the law. Well, I'm breaking the law on my own, because doing a little bit over. So anyway, I'm not gonna follow them and break the law. If they don't like my driving, I'm driving at the proper speed, well, in that case I was breaking the law, then they can overtake me. It's so hard to keep the proper speed with this car though. It's so smooth and quiet. I'm supposed to be doing 80, I'm doing 85. That's not too bad, but nevertheless, you're supposed to be able to control your car so you do exactly the posted speed limit. Okay. Now notice that yellow sign? It's suggesting that we're going around a bend. See the bend here? I'm trying to keep my car in the middle of the road, but occasionally I'll kind of go close to the line, and then you will see in the dash where the green light will flash to let me know that I'm not in the center. I think that's a good thing though with the car. It lets me keep on my toes, so I do the right thing. Alright, I'm gonna try to go close to the line and you will see the light flashing, hopefully. Let's see, it's gonna go now. There it is. See that little green light flashing? That's because I got too close to the white line. Now this car also has lane assist, so let's say for a moment I let the wheel go. When it gets close to the line, it will see it started to flash again, it will come back. By the way, this car, of course, you know, when you're driving, you're supposed to hold the steering wheel at this position, 9 and 3. You should not be driving with one hand or let the steering wheel go. Now when I happen to do that, if I take my hands off the steering wheel, it will actually say keep both hands on the wheel, which is a good thing, but what it does, it makes me laugh. It's like you don't get away with anything in this car. This is a 2024 Hyundai Sonata, preferred finish they call them. But it's a real nice car. Nice, smooth driving car.